Hello, I think we are live. We are live. So, welcome to this preview of Area Premier League U13. It's starting this Saturday, May 24th,
May 24th,
and
May 24th, and May 20.
okay, something was wrong. Maybe some feed was on. So, starting Saturday, May 24th, exciting time. Four teams playing in U13. This first time happening Area Premier League. It was a draft. uh, Four team owners from, let's take the names. Sunriser Bay Area as a team owned by Sripal Vurukonda. Bay Area Challengers taken by Nagaraja Gundurao. Bay Area Boundary Breakers taken by Rishi and Pranjali Adkar. And then Grizzlies owned by Ramesh Imadi. So four owners went into draft. They selected their four core players initially, and then they went into draft actually by picking rest of the eight players for their teams. For full disclosure, I was supporter of Grizzly and helped them behind the scene a little bit. Um, and my own son is playing for that team, so uh, I will definitely support them. It come tournament, but today is a time to really um look at the teams and their strengths and weaknesses in terms of numbers, because as you know, I love my numbers, back of the envelope numbers. So I looked at these teams and some great talent from Bay Area at U13 and some U14 and some U11 players also at display across the team. I looked at this experience of a team and mostly similar experience. Grizzlies have like average of 139 games played per player, while Sunrisers Bay Area and Bay Area Challengers also have 130 games per player. Not nothing much to choose. Bay Area Boundary Breakers have little low on experience, 112 game per player in terms of experience. And again, these games are not really tournament games. They may be some games, practice games they must have played all, as the players, all of these players, or some tournament games or some Bay Area hub games, whatnot. We do not know, but still, games are games, and that's why I'm looking at trying to that perspective. Um, Batting wise, again, most teams are equally poised. Sunrisers Bay Area is scoring like a batter is, or every average score per player is around 10.6 runs per game, while Bay Area Challenger also 10.6 per game. Grizzlies 10.58, lowest among all the teams, and then Boundary Breakers leading 10.86. So good for them that they have those players who have scored runs, and that's why they're leading slightly by 10.86 runs per player per game. So batting wise, they're good. And if I look at deeply into batting, if I look at players, number of matches played versus total number scored, then I find it they have four players, where boundary breakers who have like 15 run per game or higher. Uh, they have Adit Nathani, they have Arjun Shrikant, they have Ruhan Banerjee, and they have Varun Yeri Pragada, having that making that core of that batting in terms of runs made so far per game. And then if I go to Grizzlies, and they have quite a few. Akshay Amrut, they have Roshan Moa, they have Shiven Jariwala, they have Siddhant Cham scoring those runs, like more than 15 runs per game. But still, the per game per player averages though which is 10.58. That suggests they have long tail in a way. So I think oppositions should be aware of that. And when I look at other two teams, there's surprises there actually for me. When I look at Bay Area Challenger, I found only two players there more than 15 runs per game, which is Rudrash Kumar, which is I think a young player which we have not watched, so we're going to watch very closely to for him, and Vihan Dongrekar having that big numbers on their side, but rest of the players still making that 10.60 across batters. That suggests they have consistency in their batting. They bat deep, so they do not bat big individually. As a team, they have that potential to bat big. And if I look at the other team, which is Sunrisers Bay Area, similar story. They have only two players, Advik Vurukonda and Shrek Porocha, having that more than 15 runs per game on their side. But still, their overall player per game runs are 10.60. I cannot call it average because it doesn't account for wickets fallen, but runs scored rather. And that also suggests their tail is shorter. They have players who can score some runs when it requires. So it's a give and take both sides. But then I would suggest Bay Area Boundary Breakers having those four players and then the Grizzlies having those four players are going to help them further in that sense, in batting department specifically. So that's a guess. Let's see how it goes. Come to bowling, and I am really looking at bowlers who have per game taken at least zero point 0.8 wicket on their side. And if I do that, I'm really surprised and happy to see the way Sunrisers Bay Area is doing there. They have five of them, which is a good news for them. They have Arno Terumireddy, they have Kairav Shiram, they have Ridin Mapuri, they have Shrek Porecha, and they have Yash Mangoli by taking more than zero point 0.8 wickets per game. So they have that batting bowling depth there. And then if I go to Grizzlies, um, they have four of them on their side, I believe, if I'm not missing anyone. They have Ariket Madishetty, they have Shubham Biani, they have Srivatsaraman, and they have Vedant Tayachit on their team. Who and actually they also have Ilan Kadir. So they also have five bowlers in that whale, which can take more than zero point 0.8 wickets per game. So that is going to help them. While if you look at other teams, um, Bay Area Challengers, I only found two, which is Abhinav Kalandili and then Siddharth Srinivas. While there is another bowler also near, very very near, which is Maya Kumar, I think, as a third bowler. But and then also Arjun Srinivasan there, or sorry, maybe who is that bowler, which is 0.78 wicket, which is Arjun Srinivasan and Maya Kumar. Yeah, so they're also there. They're about in zero point 0.8 around. And then I look at Bay Area boundary breakers. I found again only two. One being Sharvil Adkar and other with Sharvik Shah. Only two players having that zero point 0.8 and above. I think some of them like Vaibhav Gudilava Gudilava is also reaching there 0.73 but not at 0.0.8. So in that's kind of bowling side, and that's why it reflects. So per per match per player wicket is 0.51 for Bay Area boundary breakers. So they are highest on the runs, but on the bowling, they are the lowest in terms of wickets taken. While the again in this space, Grizzlies is much ahead, 0.67 compared to others. Um, 0.59 for Challenger and 0.56 for Sunrisers area. So kind of evenly managed if you see the numbers which I have taken, right? They are not too apart, be it batting or be it bowling. Likely going to be exciting tournament. Going to be played on AstroTurf. Ball is going to run hard and fast. You can't chase the ball and stop it once you miss it. So who will win the game for you? It will be those bowlers who are able to contain the batters, bowl to their field, and the batters who can use their long handle really well and get those boundaries. These are the grounds where singles will matter, but they will not make or break the games. But boundaries and sixes will, and dot balls also will. So that's the tournament coming up this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Bay Area Premier League. I will be there supporting Grizzlies team. I hope you will be there to support at least one of the teams here: Sunrisers Bay Area Challenger, Bay Area Boundary Breakers, and Grizzlies. See you there. Saturday game is going to be on Stanford Cricket Ground, I believe, in Pleasanton. Last game is going to be under lights. Maybe it starts at 5:30 or something like that in the evening. Going to be really exciting time on day one, and then the knockouts on last day, which is Monday. So day one Saturday, day two Sunday, and last day Monday. Lots of cricket. I'll be expecting lots of games to be played, lots of runs to be scored, lots of good bowling to be done. My prediction: very, very tough. Looking on paper, it looks still tough to me to choose a winner, and I'm looking it really deep, really hard. Mm, I still can't choose. I still can't choose. My heart goes for Grizzly, of course. So I want to say they are little good and doing well, but then there are Sunrisers Bay Area also have some good players, solid bowling lineup there, some good batting, and then when it comes to Bay Area boundary breakers, there some of the batters have scored too many runs, just too many runs. So that is going to be a worry. And when I look at Bay Area Challenger, that the all-round batting and bowling performance worries me because they don't have a lot of those players who just take the game away, at least on the paper, but they have everybody contributing in their numbers. That means they will be always be giving tough time to everybody. Looking forward to this Saturday, Bay Area Premier League U13. See you there. Thank you.